65. Vanity and Thoughtfulness. Vain.
She is vain about her beauty.
In vain.
They tried to resolve the dispute peacefully, but it was in vain.
Vanity.
She has none of the vanity that is often associated with beautiful women.
Associate. Associate.
People associate the brand with reliable quality. He took charge of the expedition with all of its associated risks. She is one of my business associates.
Thrifty.
The nomads in the desert are rich now, but they are still very thrifty.
Mean.
The red light means that you must stop immediately. Don't be so mean to a helpless animal. He's too mean to make a donation to charities. The mean spring temperature in Seoul is 15 degrees Celsius.
Thoughtful.
Thank you for sending me a birthday gift. It was very thoughtful of you.
Expedition.
The association dispatched an expedition to the unknown territory.
Nomad.
The nomads moved from place to place to find grass for their animals.
Benevolent.
A benevolent neighbor paid for her to continue her education.
Fortune teller.
Don't be such a fool. Don't trust the fortune teller.
Phantom.
The phantom of his dead father appeared to him.
Haunt.
The house is said to be haunted by the ghost of the dead girl. The experience in the war still haunts many soldiers who fought in Iraq.
Fairy.
The fairies led the prince to the castle where the princess was locked.
Witch.
In the fairy tale, the witches kidnapped the princess.
Pioneer.
He is one of the leading pioneers in the field of computer design. The scientists are pioneering a new car engine fueled by hydrogen.
Honorable.
He is an honorable man who has helped the poor in Africa.
Enlighten.
This book will entertain and enlighten the readers.
Earnest.
She has an earnest desire to offer something useful to society.
Sincere.
Please accept my sincere apologies.
Solemn.
He made a solemn promise to protect her at any cost. He promised solemnly to protect her at any cost.
Resolution.
The UN adopted a resolution calling for a peaceful resolution of the border dispute. I have made a New Year's resolution to exercise regularly.
Resolute.
In spite of the vast evidence, he remained resolute in his belief that his theory was right.
Determined.
She is determined to enter the college of her choice.
Enrich.
Your life will be greatly enriched by the adversities that you overcome.
Obstinate.
His colleagues were upset at his obstinate refusal to admit the truth.
Stubborn.
The modernization failed because of people's stubborn resistance to change.
Reluctant.
He is reluctant to buy a big car. He thinks a small one is more economical.
Accept.
She accepted the request to give lectures in our university.
Disgrace.
The athlete was sent away in disgrace. The scientist was publicly disgraced when it was found that he had lied. Words in context. He hated his wife's vanity. She associated top brands with a good life. He tried to persuade her to live a thrifty and thoughtful life, but it was in vain. She insisted he was too mean to buy her what she wanted. Then he left her and joined an expedition to a nomadic land. The explorers were honorable people who were disillusioned with city life. They were earnest and sincere, and made a solemn resolution to respect each other. They were willing to accept the nomads' customs and determined to enlighten the nomads. They enriched everyone's life. The nomads were benevolent enough to help their neighbors in need, but were silly enough to believe what fortune tellers said. They believed ghosts or phantoms haunted the wilderness, just like children who believed in fairy tales and witches. The fortune teller in their group was obstinate and stubborn. He was reluctant to accept the new knowledge. But they resolutely taught the nomads about the truth. Finally, the fortune teller left the nomads in disgrace.